The Invictus Games are an international Paralympic-style multi-sport event created by Britain's Prince Harry, in which wounded, injured or sick armed services personnel and their associated veterans take part in sports including wheelchair basketball, sitting volleyball, and indoor rowing. Named after Invictus, Latin for unconquered or undefeated, the event was inspired by the Warrior Games, a similar event held in the United States. The first Invictus Games took place in 2014 at the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park in London, United Kingdom. The 2014 opening ceremony was attended by Prince Harry, Prime Minister David Cameron, Prince Charles, Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, Prince William, and Frederik, Crown Prince of Denmark. The event also included a recorded message from First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama. The second Games opened on 8 May 2016 at the ESPN-wide World of Sports at Walt Disney World, near Orlando, Florida, United States. The opening ceremony was attended by Prince Harry, First Lady Michelle Obama, former American President George W. Bush and many other dignitaries. The 2017 Games will be held in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Barack Obama and Queen Elizabeth II helped make a promotional video from the 2016 event. Launch. The Games were launched on 6 March 2014 by Prince Harry at London's Copperbox Arena, used as a venue during the 2012 Olympics. Having seen a British team competing at the US Warrior Games held in Colorado in 2013, the Prince wished to bring the concept of a similar international sporting event to the United Kingdom. With the backing of Mayor of London Boris Johnson, the London Organising Committee of the Olympic and Paralympic Games and the Ministry of Defence, the event was put together over 10 months. £1 million of funding for the project was provided by the Royal Foundation, a charity established by Prince Harry along with the Duke and Duchesses of Cambridge, with an equal amount being pledged by Chancellor George Osborne from Treasury funds generated by fines imposed on banks as a result of the Libor scandal. The Games were also sponsored by Jaguar Land Rover. Speaking at the launch, the Prince said that the Games would demonstrate the power of sport to inspire recovery, support rehabilitation and demonstrate life beyond disability. He also said that the long-term objective was to ensure injured troops are not forgotten as Britain's involvement with the war in Afghanistan comes to an end. Host cities. Invictus Games Foundation. The Invictus Games Foundation was created as the legacy of the first ever Invictus Games. It governs the process of the future Games. The bidding process for future Games started in November 2014. Governance. The people who govern the foundation are: Patron, HRH Prince Harry KCVO, Chairman, Sir Keith Mills GBE, Trustees David Henson, Debbie Jevons CBE, Edward Lane Fox, Terry Miller, Guy Monson, Mary Riley. Staff. Managing Director Dominic Reed OBE, Operations Manager Rose Hall, Ambassador Lewis Hamilton appointed as first ambassador. Hamilton visited Tedworth House before the announcement. 3 July 2015, Lewis invited some Invictus Games athletes of British Grand Prix. 2014 Invictus Games. The first Invictus Games were held on 10 to 14 September 2014. Around 300 competitors from 13 countries which have fought alongside the United Kingdom in recent military campaigns participated. These included the United States, Australia, Canada, France, Germany, Denmark, New Zealand and Afghanistan. Competitive events were held at many of the venues used during the 2012 Olympics, including the Copperbox and the Lee Valley Athletics Centre. The Games were broadcast by the BBC. Organising Committee President HRH Prince Harry KCVO, Chairman Sir Keith Mills GBE, Lieutenant General Andrew Gregory CB, General Sir Nick Parker KCB CBE, Sarah Donaldson OBE, Edward Lane Fox, Debbie Jevons CBE, Terry Miller OBE, Guy Monson, Roger Mosey, Mary Riley, Chris Townsend OBE, Sir Nathan Murray. Invited countries. 14 countries were invited to the 2014 Games, 8 from Europe, 2 from Asia, 2 from North America and 2 from Oceania. No countries from Africa were invited. There were teams from all the invited countries, except Iraq, competing in the Games. Sporting events: athletics, archery, indoor rowing, powerlifting, road cycling, sitting volleyball, swimming, wheelchair basketball and wheelchair rugby. The presenting partner Jaguar Land Rover also organized a driving challenge.